Hello and welcome to the stream, everybody. Welcome. I am Asu, your superhero VTuber. MLD, Cat Angle, and John. Welcome. Jasmine, welcome. Welcome to the stream. We're gonna continue today's drawing of Aqua. As you can see, the drawing itself is done, and you know the whatchamacallit, the colors, the base colors is already there. It's now just like only left to do is shading. Maku Bravo, welcome. So it's probably gonna be a semi-short stream, maybe kinda, because I'm just gonna do a soft coloring shading, but it is only shading left, so there's no real drawing to do. So this might be a short stream. But welcome everybody. I hope you all had a good day or night wherever you've been, and I hope that it continues to be just as good for you. That being said, my day just started because in Malaysia right now it is 10 a.m. in the morning, and I'm just trying to have my stream and finish up this aqua drawing. Just to show my appreciation for Aqua, the Hololive VTuber that I really enjoy and is about to graduate at the end of this month on the 28th. I don't draw enough fan arts as it is the past couple of years, so you know it's good to get back into it. Oh shoot. Hold on.
If your site doesn't meet their...
Sorry, wrong video. That was what do you call it? That was Philip DeFranco, where I get my nosy news. Well, not VTuber news, just news in general. Alright, a bit loud. Any background plan for the drawing? Not yet. I don't have any background plan for it yet. I might just try to replicate her room. Or I don't know yet. Maybe I might actually just do a abstract background though. And you know, if I can't figure out what to draw for the background, I might just go abstract with it. But I would like to draw an actual background, like maybe her room or the stage. Because, you know, I have reference for her room at least. And a stage will be easy to do, where I don't really have to think about much. Really? Huh. That high up. This is, by the way, for those who don't know, this is Lud and Schlatt's Musical Emporium channel, where the streamer Ludwig and Jay Schlatt made a channel where they upload copyright-free music for streamers to use. And basically they hired an orchestra band to play similar music to what you'd hear on like the Wii Shop or Animal Crossing. And I enjoy the songs very much. That I always use it for my drawing streams. Just I say go for it. Always draw, always be drawing to improve yourself. And it's always good to improve yourself. And also for Cat Angle and MLD, this is my moving model. Because yesterday you just saw me in a PNG, but now today I am turning on my tracking and you can see my VTuber self. And Jasmine too. I think Jasmine, did you ever see my moving model, Jasmine? But yeah, it does. They did it on purpose to make it sound like Animal Crossing or the Wii Shop, because they know people love those kind of songs. This is the first time. Ah, nice. I made this model myself, just for everyone to know, because I have no money to hire anyone. So I learned 3D just to make a VTuber model. I've never actually worked on 3D before making my model, because I've worked in the animation industry, local animation industry, just so people know, in Malaysia, and I've always worked on as a 2D animator. So I never really know how to actually do 3D models. But when I started VTubing, I know that I want to be 3D in the future, because I started with a live 2D. Live 2D I made myself. But live 2D is like, drawing. As long as you can draw, you can easily do it. And rigging in live 2D is hard, but to do a simple basic one wouldn't be too difficult, So then I was determined to have a 3D model of my own. So I started, close to a year of VTubing, like about 8 months or so. I started learning Blender to make my own 3D model. And my first 3D model sucked. It is a mask, yes. My first 3D model sucked. I really didn't like it. And I didn't even have like proper rigging on it. The mouth wouldn't open. I can't move anything. And it wouldn't track my face because I just didn't know how to do it. So, but then about a year and a half later, I decided to try again, and this is the result. In 2023, I made this. But after learning so much more to improve myself. Hey Viridian, welcome to the stream. Yep, I didn't have a model yesterday, but today you can see me now moving around, see? Oh wait, my microphone's too far. I didn't realize it. Sorry, my bad. There you go. Much better now. But yeah, I mean, there's actually like easier ways to make a 3D model these days because there's like programs that can just have you have a template and then work on it. And there's still very high quality stuff like Vroid and stuff. But the thing about templates is that they didn't have the body type I wanted for my model. That's why I had to learn how to make a 3D model from scratch. Took me a while. Took me a while to learn. But you know, seeing the result that I have of this model, I think it's kind of worth it. Feels like it's worth it anyway. But that being said though, I also have realized that this model is already 2 years old. Almost 2 years old. No, wait, did I 23 or 2022? Wait, it was 2022, not 2023. 2022 is when I introduced this model, so this model is 2 years old. So a little bit, some of the parts, especially the expressions, they're kind of outdated. So I want to do a new model. I want to do a new model, but I also feel like if I want to do a new model, I want to do a new costume, an updated costume, because it's like it's a waste to just make the same costume when I'm doing a new model, right? So why not make a new costume while I'm at it? But that also requires me to, you know, design a new costume, so it's gonna take a while. Gonna take a while. Maybe I'll introduce it as a New Year's thing. Though now that I've reached 2000k, maybe I should make it as a 2000k celebration thing as well. It took me a year and a half to move from 1.9k to 2000k. But again, like I said yesterday, it's my fault because I haven't been active the past 2 years. I've only been sporadically streaming without any real schedule. Sometimes only taking like once every 3 weeks kind of stream. 3D needs a lot of patience I don't have and I'm not willing to have. I stay with my baby 2D. Nah, I get it. It was like that for me too, trust me. But, you know, like I said, I was determined to have a 3D model because, okay, back when I first started VTubing in 2019, right? A 3D model is like an achievement. You start as a live 2D and then you want to get that 3D model as an achievement. But I also know I'm not like gonna be a big streamer, at least not yet when I started. So I know that I'm not gonna have a lot of money to get myself a 3D model by hiring a 3D artist, right? So I was like, I want a 3D model though, because like I said, it was an achievement, it's a goal thing. So I sorry. So I was like determined and I forced myself to learn 3D through frustration. So much frustrations. So much frustrations. There's so much. Oh my god, 3D has so much errors. Sometimes things just go haywire and it doesn't work, and then you try to find a fix and you go like, where is the error? And you just can't find it. You just can't find it. And it's so frustrating. It's so frustrating. But in the end, I was like, I persevered, and hey, I think it paid off anyway. But I gotta admit, the frustration was there. I gave up and then come back so many times. Blender is so frustrating. I don't know if any other 3D software is as frustrating as Blender. I mean, if maybe Maya is easier, you know, maybe Maya is easier, maybe 3D Studio Max is easier, but I don't have the money for those, so Blender it is, frustrating or not, at least it's free. It's just funny though. It's just funny, but it's like how frustrating it is to use Blender, but because, you know, it's almost like you have nothing else, so you gotta just do with what you can get. I don't imagine how that guy feel modeling Nerissa. Yeah. The thing is though, from what I know, people who has experienced 3D modeling so much that it becomes easier for them. They know the bugs, they know what to look for when it comes like all the buggy stuff, and they know how to fix it. So it's less frustrating the more you go on. It's just that you have to learn and get through it first. And that's the part that's just like the patience needed. That as MLD says, you require a lot of patience, and that's the part. Thank you so much. I really appreciate that. Oh god, that's such a big brush just now. Still though, the reason, I gotta be honest, the reason why I haven't really updated my model in a while, in 2 years, is also because of that Blender frustration. Because I was like, do I want to go through that again? Do I want to go through all that frustration again? But the thing is, like I said, if I keep doing it, if I keep working on my Blender knowledge and skills, debugging stuff will be easier as time goes on. And I can easily, you know, I can do 3D model, and then I can eventually get to the point where making a 3D model would never need debugging. It's just, oh, to get to that point though. Still, I do want to do an updated model. So look out for that, maybe close future. Maybe. Also, new Nikkei update today, Mako Bravo. We get the roll for Zwei now. So we can complete the what you call that? The school of rock team. I never skip. So I'm definitely rolling for Zwei. I never skip any banner. I roll for every banner. It's whether or not I get to get them or not. So that's why Bay and Isabel is the only one I'm missing. I couldn't get Bay on her banner. I tried. I did like 50 rolls. And Isabel's just being elusive. I mean, seriously. Isabel and Bay is the only two I don't have in my Nikkei collection. I literally have everyone else. I have gotten everyone else except Isabel and Bay. And oh my god, I pulled on the normal banner and the word Tetra comes up. And I'm like, oh, finally! I wishlisted Bay, right? And I pulled on the normal banner. The word Tetra comes out. I was like, finally, am I getting Bay? No, I did not get Bay. I forgot who I got, but I got someone else instead. It's like, oh, so sad. Why is Bay being so elusive to me? Nope, not even on high quality mold. Isabel has been very elusive. In fact, a lot of the time when I click on high quality mold for Pilgrim, they give me an SR Nikkei. SR, blue. Sorry, not even SR, an R Nikkei. A blue Nikkei. This game. It's so merciless. It's merciless and generous at the same time. Because the fact that I don't put in any money for the game at all, except for the $20 I did on stream a year ago. That was a year ago, by the way. $20, only $20. And I do it for because I thought it was like it would be like nice content to do it. But that was a year ago, and except for the $20, I've never put in money on Nikkei, and I still managed to pull almost every Nikkei. They are generous with their gems, like super generous. That being said, I have saved 10 special tickets, and I have enough gems to do a 50 pull. So that means I have 60 pull to try for Zwei. Also, it's kind of funny that her name's Zwei and the blonde's name is Ein, but Ray's name is Ray. And I was like, oh, that's such a missed opportunity. They could have put like T behind Ray's name or in front of Ray's name, and she could have been Trey or Trey, which makes her 3. So the Eins, Wein, Trey. So, you know, 1, 2, 3 in German. Hey, a chill dude, welcome to the stream. Want to share a moment? One of my friend who is a live streamer, I think she clipped it. She rolled for Sakura swimsuit banner. She got full R, mass-produced Nikkei, not even SR in her 10 pull. Full R? All blue? Holy jeez! That's so sad! Not even a single purple? Oh, I don't think I've ever gotten that. That is a feat of its own. That is seriously a feat of its own. Oh, by the way, on Honkai Star Rail, I had enough for a pool yesterday, and it'll be my 70th pool on this on the Huohuo Yunli banner. I decided to try for Huohuo because, you know, getting Huohuo will be nice. A win healer, right? Then I got the you know, the what do I call that? You know, the sign that, oh, I'm getting a 5-star. And then I waited patiently for the 5-star to appear, and then the 5-star appear, and it's another Bronya. I got another Bronya instead. So I lost the 50-50 to the Huohuo banner, but now that means that for the Fei Xuan banner, I'm not gonna save all my shards for Fei Xuan. For the Fei Xuan banner, I will be guaranteed to get Fei Xuan. So it's not all bad. Huo and Yun Li was just something that if I got him kind of thing, not really required. But Fei Xuan, I want her. I want to pull for Fei Xuan. Her and Lingsha. I would love to pull for Lingsha as well. But I know that Fei Xuan comes first, then Lingsha. Or at least I think. I read somewhere that Fei Xuan is the one that's slated for release first. But you know, whichever comes first, either Fei Xuan or Lingsha, I will be pulling for them. And I will be getting a guaranteed. And I know that if I collect as much shards as I can now, ignore Jiaochu. My niece is gonna hate me if she hears me saying that I'm ignoring Jiaochu. Anyway, ignore the hell out of Jiaochu. And then save for Fei Xuan and Lingsha. I know by ignoring Jiaochu, I can save for both Fei Xuan and Lingsha, at least for 90 rolls on both, right? The thing is, what I cannot do is get guarantee on both. I can only get guarantee on one of them. And it'll be whichever one is the first to be released, which is most likely Fei Xuan. But yeah, that's gonna be exciting though. I can't wait to see the storyline continues, because I am surprised that the storyline for this new update is actually quite meaty. Like before this, like 2.4, like 1.4 to 1.6 was just fillers. It's not a big deal kind of story kind of thing. But this one has been like a huge deal. It feels like a big story going on. So I'm excited. I'm really excited for the continuation of 2.4. Just so you know, I haven't finished 2.4 yet, but I did continue it off stream. I mean, I did continue it off stream. I did say that maybe I'll guerrilla stream it, but then I was like, I kind of just want to continue now. So I just continue it. That being said, I did the March 7th sword training side quest. I love it. I love it so much. I love the whole management of stats thing. So much fun. I love that kind of game. It kind of reminds me of that Bellabog museum minigame that they did like back in 1.4 or 1.5, and I enjoy that one too. But yeah, HSR, very exciting. Anyway, funny enough, this week has been me losing my 50-50s on my pools. Like how I lost my 50-50 on Zuyuan, and then I lost my 50-50 on Huohuo. It's been a week of losing on 50-50s. It's kind of funny though. So, as some of you have noticed, this week as I've scheduled art streams only. That was on purpose, mainly because I wanted to bring back my productivity, and I find that doing art streams actually helps me bring back my productivity a lot. So I'm gonna be concentrating a lot on art streams in the future as well. And actually, I guess, become a full-fledged art streamer and not just a gaming streamer anymore. That being said, I do still want to do gaming content. Wait, how come I didn't see the YouTube chat? I keep on seeing like a bunch of Twitch chat, but now I'm seeing on the YouTube channel, YouTube dashboard, there's actually a bunch of YouTube chat I missed. Imagine I've seen videos of how VTuber models are created, and God, it is very complicated to create models. It is very complicated. Oh wait, no, I didn't. I missed only one message. I did see MLDs and a chill dude before. Yep. So I just missed Cat Angle's message about 3D about modeling. But yeah, it's not easy. Even the live 2D rigging is so hard. The thing is, right? Live 2D rigging is really easy. Really easy. Except when you want to make a VTuber. Because when you want to make a VTuber, the rigging requires you to do a lot of other things that requires like attention in so many different areas. All those layers, yeah, exactly. Because if you were to do like an animation live 2D, it's so easy. You just need to draw the parts you want to be animated and then have it move in animation in like in animation without really going into like the different like layers of line art, eyes, shading and all that. Because when you do an animation, you already know the set of movements you want to do for that. So you don't need to draw everything in different layers. You can just work on it to make sure that only the part that moves needs layers. But with VTubing, you need to pay attention to all these layers because it requires tracking, face tracking, right? So it's you gotta make sure that because face tracking requires like all these subtle movements of the eyes or the mouth and all that. So you gotta make sure that every moment it's being tracked is done correctly, so that it doesn't look jarring. So that's why 3D live 2D, live 2D for VTubing is like exponentially much harder than live 2D for animation. Because I've done some live 2D animations before, and it was not as time consuming as when I rigged my model. Okay. Alright, generally the shading is done. Now we sort of like mix it up. It is tedious. It is very tedious. But like I said, with animation, the tediousness is much less, much less. Trust me. That's why it's actually cheaper to do a live 2D animation than it is to do a live 2D what do you call that? A live 2D VTubing model. Because a live 2D VTubing model requires so much more work and attention that you need to charge higher. Because that one can take months to finish. Meanwhile, a live 2D animation can finish in a day. A scene of a live 2D animation can finish in a day as long as the drawings are all done. Argama is one of the fastest live 2D animator I know. Live 2D rigger for a model, for a 2D live 2D model that I know. And even she takes like 2 or 3 days for her fastest model. And you know, and even though Argama, even though like she works fast, her quality does not diminish. She still has like amazing quality on her live 2D models. But anyway, yeah. So when Yui was a friend of mine, Yui, she's also a streamer. When she saw the trailer to Genshin Impact, the Natlan, what do you call that? The Natlan reveal trailer, and it was done in live 2D, which is surprising to me because they have all these 3D models and they could easily just, you know, animate that. But no, MiHoYo decided to go live 2D for those. And Yui was like, they have so much money now, they can just hire live 2D animators to do these trailers. And I'm like, no, that's because it's cheaper to hire live 2D animators for animation. For production, live 2D animation is so much cheaper than 3D production. Animating in 2D in 3D is so much more expensive than live 2D animation. Even if live 2D rigging for VTubing is very expensive, for production it's not. That's super cheap. Hey, Stoodlepop, welcome to the stream. But, you know, Yui only knows the live 2D pricing of VTubing, rigging, and modeling. So it's understandable that she didn't know that there's a huge difference between live 2D for animation production and live 2D for VTubing rigging. Because live 2D for VTubing rigging is so much more time consuming, so much harder, and that's why it's exponentially much more expensive. But that being said, I did tell her that, you know, it is actually cheaper to do live 2D animation than 3D animation. At least in the production sense. So when you see like games that uses live 2D, it's not that expensive. Not as expensive as making VTuber rigging anyway. It's why Nikkei can afford releasing new models, new girls, every banner like once every, what, 2 months? Less than 2 months? Hey, Thundercharge, welcome to the stream. Goes okay, it's going well. I'm doing the shading right now. And I'm talking about live 2D production. And how live 2D in animation production is cheaper than 3D, even if live 2D for VTubing model and rigging is so much expensive, so much more expensive. But, you know, like I said before, the work behind a live 2D animation is much different than the work behind a live 2D model, what do you call that? A VTubing model rigging. So that's why the pricing is much different, and it is so much cheaper to do a live 2D animation production than it is to do a VTubing model We're gonna look while at work. Alright, Baku Bravo. Hey, Meki, welcome to the stream. Aqua, huh? Yep, Aqua. Drawing Aqua. Akaba too good at making quality VTuber models. She is unbelievably good. I don't know if you should get into ZZ because of Zuyuan. Zuyuan's great though. Like as a character, she's great. As an agent, I'm not a fan of the shooters in ZZZ. You gotta consider the whole production, camera shots, lighting, angle, animating, rendering, post-production, editing. Not only that, I mean, you gotta consider that for Live 2D as well. But you gotta also consider for Live 2D's, environment and everything. So it's not like those are lacking in Live 2D. But 3D does have a lot of more going into it, because you're making a model and you're making an environment and you're making all these things. But at the same time, Live 2D has that as well. But Live 2D's model making for animation is easier and less taxing when you compare to Live 2D for VTubing. Because say that I want to draw. Okay, let's go into example mode. Okay, this is how it is if I want to draw a Live 2D for a rigging, right? I have to draw the face, one layer. The eyebrows, two different layers for this. This eyebrow is one layer, this eyebrow is one layer. Then the eyes, eyelashes like this, are four different layers. The top eyelash and the bottom eyelash, layers and layers. The eyes itself, the iris, layer, and then the bottom eye, the inside, layer and layer again. Also, I just got raided. Mercy Function, thanks for the raid. Welcome everybody. Ooh, look at Witchitopia getting all that bomb, all the raid bombs. But welcome raiders, welcome. Mercy Function, how's it going? I hope you had a good stream. Boom. Got it. Hey Viridian, welcome to the stream. Hey Ken Lesu, welcome to the stream. But anyway, I was explaining about the difference between Live 2D for VTuber model rigging and Live 2D for animation. You watch Aqua post her debut video, but I kind of regret I watched her only around 2 years ago. Okay. I was trying to understand what you meant there, Mickey. Was talking to playing Stray. It's been very adorable. I have not played Stray. I do want to play Stray though, but I have not played Stray yet. In the future, I plan to. But anyway, so the highlight, different layer. This highlight, different layer. And then the nose, the line here, different layer. The nostrils, different layer. If you do nostrils, of course you don't have to do nostrils. A lot of Live 2D people just makes one line like this, but still different layer. The mouth, top lips, different layer. Bottom lips, different layer. This is what is required only for the face of a Live 2D model. And that's not even calling the hair, all the different layers of the hair, the ears, different layers of the ears, the shell of the ears, different layers. Everything is just layers. That's Live 2D modeling requirement. Animation. Now let's go into animation, right? In this animation scene, I want this guy to wink at the camera. Okay. In this scene, using live 2D, I want this guy to wink to the camera, right? So I'm not gonna make it just a simple wink. I'm gonna have the head tilt back and then tilt down and then wink, and maybe have the head, the shoulder go up here and go down here. But for that, I just need layers for the eye, for the wink, the head, and then maybe the nose and the lips in a different layer. This eye, since it's not gonna be closed, I don't have to layer it with different eyes. I can just draw one layer of the eye like that. The hair itself, maybe I'll layer like this part and this part, and then the back head, don't have to layer it. We don't have to layer the ears and the chin and the jaw. We can have the jaw and the ears all combined in one drawing with the back head all in one drawing. The neck will be a different layer. The shoulder here and here can be the layer here and the layer here. That's it. That's it. And you don't have to do any more than that, because you just need to move. You just need the wink, the eye to wink, and then the head to tilt and the shoulder to go up and down. So with animation production, you just need to have layers for what you want to move. You don't have to layer everything like how you do with VTuber rigging. So that's why it's cheaper to go live 2D production in animation, doing a animation trailer, rather than 3D production. Play cat, do cat thing. Play cat to do cat things. You know what? I'll give you that. Stray does that. It adds up so quickly for VTubers. It does. Everything has to have a layer and all of that have to look good in movement. Yep. You have to actually pay attention over every single drawing, every single line. And then there are people who separate line art and colors. You know? Like they do the line art in a different layer, the color inside in a different layer. There are people who do that too. It's crazy. Face, body, hair, clothes, accessories, and a few details are in different layers. You will be surprised by all the layers that remain at the end. Exactly, so I figured so much simpler. You can have more than 7 layers without stressing and prosecuting myself. Understandable. But yeah, so that's why, like I said, animation production layers, layering in live 2D for animation production, so much simpler. You don't have to think about much, and it'll look just as good, because animation, you already know that what you want to move, and you just have to concentrate on those movements. You do not have to, oh my god, I put it on a different color. You don't have to think about like what'll this eye look like in this angle when the person you're tracking is moving in that angle. You don't have to think about that. You just have to work on it, on which on how it moves. That's all. I wonder what all the difference was. A huge difference. There's a lot of different. The main differences is in, like, okay, if I were to do, like you saw just now, I draw that example of the guy, right? In live 2D, sorry, in live 2D, in VTuber rigging, I have to draw a straight face like this, symmetrical, for the rigging, because, and then I have to make sure that when the face turns, the drawing doesn't distort so much, and it'll still look good in every angle, right? But in a live 2D animation, in an animation production, I just have to draw in that angle that the scene has a guy in. That's it. I draw like this, and it's enough. I don't have to think about like, how will this face look when he looks that way instead. I don't have to think about that unless I'm animating that. Unless this is what I'm animating, But then I don't have, but then it's not much of a thing that I have to think about because I can only think about this angle. I don't have to think about this angle and then an angle where he looks up this way. I don't have to think about that. I only have to think about one angle and just work on that. Also, yes, Kenrisu, Aqua. Doesn't have to account for so many variables. Yes, variables, exactly. Variables is the best way to say that. Imagine finishing your line art and drawing it on totally different layer. I'm committing a war crime. Wait, for real? Oh, I didn't have it on the layer underneath. But yeah, so that's the difference between live 2D rigging for VTubing and live 2D animation. Now, make no mistake though, there are people who make a live 2D rigging for animation and make those layers just like a VTubing layers because they were planning to use that same model for different scenes. So they want to make sure that that same model can be used for different scenes. But even then, it wouldn't be as complicated as a live 2D model. Because a live 2D model still needs so much more variables because you're talking about tracking someone's face, right? So there's a lot that goes into like to make sure that the pieces that's being tracked are not gonna like distort in different angles. I wonder if I can find my old live 2D animation I did and show you guys what I did. I'm not gonna show the actual live 2D itself. Hey Shino, welcome to the stream. Oshi. I'm not your Oshi. By that logic, Asus is a war criminal. I thought the game I am playing was whistling at me. The stupid background music is stuck in my head. I both love and hate it. Especially not these days where people have the ability to turn all the way to the side and lean in and out. Exactly. Let's see if I can find it. Hold on a second. I have it. This is it. Oh no, not this one. Not this one, but let's see if I can find the... Because this is actually drawn frame by frame. This is not live 2D. This one was drawn frame by frame. Let me see if I can find the other... The older stream intro that I did. Oh, this is outro. What the heck? Stream start. Ah, here we go. Wait, what? Why aren't you playing the animation there? Alright, this is done fully in Live 2D. Sometimes people push Live 2D so far for VTubing that I wonder why they don't bother getting a 3D model. Okay, so if you see here, I drew that face in that one angle. I drew the whole like layer of the face, mask, everything in one layer. That's not like I don't need to draw any other layers. The main one that I did that had a lot of layers was basically the hand. To, you know, make them to clench it into a fist thing. That's where mostly the layers are. I also have like the arms in different layers so that you can see how it's breathing. So this is all done in Live 2D, but it was so much easier. I finished this in less than 2 days. I did 1 day to do the drawings and the layering, and then the other day and less than half a day to actually animate. It was very easy, very simple, but as you can see, it comes out just nice without like having to worry about like you know, all the different variables of like a Live 2D model, you know. So yeah, that's why I said animation in Live 2D much easier, much easier. Sick as hell, thank you very much. Still sick even after all this time. Animation is so cool, thank you, Cat Angle. But yeah, that was you know, that was the old intro I used to do. That was I think in 2021. Yeah, that was back in 2021. Now I have the table intro that I do. Let me show you guys. This is my new intro now, where it's just a table of a comic. That's the Asu comic. And then the alarm display, the alarm lamp display going stream starting. And a tablet just for chat. That's so stupid. You've been calling that Cat Angle, but I'm pretty sure it's Cat Angie. Really? Is that an I? Oh, it is an I. I thought it was an L. Sorry, Cat. And then, you know, the transition. I went full Marvel. You haven't seen this one? Yeah, that's the new intro that I do now. I went full Marvel, baby. That transition still gets me. It's so cool. Thank you very much. I enjoy doing that transition. All the drawings that you see during the page flips are from my thumbnails that I used to draw when I do a collab. I haven't done thumbnail collabs, thumbnail drawing collabs, sorry, thumbnails for collabs in a long time. Mainly because I got lazy. But now that I'm feeling more productive, maybe if I do more collabs in the future, maybe I'll start drawing the thumbnails again. Oh man, I had this, like, some people telling me back in like 2020 that they hope they get to collab with me, because then they'll get to see me draw them in a thumbnail. Of course, I also told them that I would only draw these thumbnails if I'm the one organizing the collab. I wouldn't draw the thumbnail if someone else asked me to collab with them. Because if I draw the thumbnail for every collab that people ask me to, that's gonna be too crazy. That's gonna be too much work. And people are just gonna be asking me to collab just so they get a free fan art from me. Then it's not gonna be a genuine collab. So I reiterated that all my collabs, all my thumbnails that I draw for collabs are all done with collabs that I organized and I started. No. People didn't do that. People didn't do that. They didn't ask me to collab so that I'll draw their thumbnails. I told them that I won't draw thumbnails for collab that people arrange. That's what I've told them right off from the start. Marvel Jesus will be proud. Is Angie. I have no problems with that. There's always confusion with my name. I'm just blind, Angie. I'm sorry about that. But yeah, I'm just blind. I selfishly would love more collab thumbnails. Marvel was quite good. Wonder how they're doing with the movies and stuff. Yeah, but anyway. How times change, right? I think it makes sense only to draw thumbnails on your own turf. Yeah, exactly. That's why I told people, like, you know, I had told people back in 2020 that the thumbnails I draw are only for collabs that I want to make, that I organize. They never asked. They never really they never asked. They never you know, they never demanded me to draw a thumbnail, because they wouldn't do that, because, you know, people have sense. These people have sense anyway. But I did tell them, I did tell people anyway what the case is, because, you know, even if they never asked, I just wanted them to know why I wouldn't be drawing thumbnails when they ask me for you know, for a collab. Like I said, it's just me telling them. It's not that they did that. They didn't do that. Nobody did that. But some people who did get invited by me to a collab, and then, you know, and then I drew the thumbnail, did say to me that, oh man, I'm so happy when you asked me for a collab, because I was like, I want to see you draw me in a thumbnail so bad. And I thought that was funny. Hey, Cold Gunner, welcome to the stream. Skiyoshi, welcome, welcome. My art is... Thank you so much, Viridian. I appreciate that. Nice to know my account still... Yeah, you're usually in YouTube, Colt. So, surprising to see that you're on Twitch today. I'll be down to see you draw, just like every VTuber can ever say no to you, to Asu art. Like Dan Mora, you just don't miss when you're on. Thank you so much. I really, really, you know, appreciate the fact that people do like what I deliver. Window, I know that I'm not much of a streamer or a deliverer. Now, I'm not talking about skills, though. I'm not talking about drawing skills. I'm talking about, you know, as a person, as a very, 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 very lazy person. As a very lazy person. I mean, I still have so much commissions backed up. And we're talking about years here. Thankfully, these are not like important like life affirming commissions of like 3D models or anything like that. They're just drawings people wanted. That being said, though, it's still not okay to make them wait this long. As long as I did, so because that's why I keep on saying I'm a horrible person and, you know, just a bad deliverer. And I can't give the excuse of, oh, I've been busy with work, because I have been, but at the same time I still have downtime anyway. So I could have worked on them, but I didn't. So it's not really an excuse. It's just laziness. You used to make a model for someone? No, one person. One person asked me to draw like a model for them. Commission backlog is real. You suffered a blackout when you were in Twitch. It's been acting weird. Really? Because of the blackout, it made your account weird? That's... wow, that is bizarre. But when you delivered, so good. Thank you. I hope you'll be able to get around to finishing the stroke. I hope so too. I'll be here waiting just for crumbs. The whole art? Sure. There you go. Oh, you mean mine. I thought you meant the reference. There it is. Yes, I am a huge fan of Aqua. Aqua is actually my second favorite Hololive member, Hololive streamer. VTuber. Hololive VTuber. Sakura Miko being my first favorite, my number one favorite. Aqua is actually my second favorite. I watch her all the time. I enjoy her streams. I enjoy her content. So yeah, no, this whole news is a huge blow to me. Huge blow to me. My favorite indie? There's so much. There's so much. I mean, I love Vargama. Suiren's also fun. Pending's also... I mean, these are my friends, though. So let's take away the friend element. Let's take away the friend element and go with indies that's not friends. Let's take away the friend element and talk about indies who are not my friends. When you first hop into the scene, I remember Aqua was one of your favorite. Yep. I was drawing Aqua for that the GTA drawing, the Grand Theft Auto drawing, because at that time, 2019, like early 2019, a bunch of the Hololivers was playing Grand Theft Auto 5. Yes, Grand Theft Auto 5. And they didn't play multiplayer, they were playing solo. And a bunch of them was playing Grand Theft Auto. And I decided to draw all of them as they play that played Grand Theft Auto at that time, and I called it Grand Theft Auto 5. Okay, here it is. Found it. This is it. Grand Theft Auto Live. I call it Grand Theft Auto Live. That's Sakuramiko, Roboko, Aqua, Matsuri, and Shion. These 5 at that time, back in early 2019, was playing Grand Theft Auto as a regular stream. I didn't realize that was because she was actually number 2. Yeah, no, I enjoyed these. I enjoyed actually Sakura Miko was someone that I watched early in her career, like December 2019 is when I first watched Sakura Miko. Aqua, I watched her in February of 2019. Sorry, Sakura Miko was December 2018. Aqua, I watched her in February 2019, and I enjoyed her I think she was streaming. What was she streaming? It wasn't Grand Theft Auto, it was something else, but I watched her and I enjoyed her stream, and I was like, there's another one I can watch. And then I found out Aqua was also Hololive. I did not know she was Hololive at that time. I was like checking out just checking out a stream. And then I found out as I was watching her that she's also part of Hololive. The red purple head I can recall. Never seen the other one though. The red purple? You mean Aqua? Or Sakura Miko? But yeah, this was like I said, at the time, these 5 were playing Grand Theft Auto every day. In fact, Sakura Miko actually has like a shotgun in his hand. Hold on, let me grab her pink shotgun signature at that time that she would use in her Grand Theft Auto games. Hold on. Because these drawings, they were drawn in different drawings, and I combined them into this poster of Grand Theft Auto Live. See? So you have Shion and Matsuri, as you can see, and then here is Roboko and Miko, and finally Aqua. You might have seen me draw this as Mike, but yeah. So I drew them, and as you can see, a hefty amount of the drawings that I did for them is cut off because of the paneling. A huge hefty amount. Like, you don't even see Miko's pink shotgun. But yeah, no, she is the stay home girl, because back when 2020 she did the stay home meme because COVID lockdown was a thing. So she was playing Grand Theft Auto and shooting people on the street, going, "Stay home, stay home." It's called shooting on PC, yeah. Remember seeing her when in the Saturn Awards alongside the other Heavenly Kings and thinking, oh, how nice of them to showcase lesser known VTubers. How times have changed. Still love the poses. Holy man, that's what. Thank you. Thank you so much. Should be a sniper rifle? No, 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 no. Should not be a sniper rifle because at the time I was drawing this, Miko's main gun was the shotgun. This was drawn back in 2019. The stay home thing was in 2020. So I had no idea you drew their full models for this. Someone did animation of that? I know, I've seen that as well. Yeah, I drew that one. That poster was that Grand Theft Auto Live poster was drawn by me back in 2019, and the best part is this was before Hololive was the big phenomena that it is now. So Roboco actually liked and commented on that. No wait, did she comment? No. She liked it. She actually liked that drawing, that poster drawing I did. Nowadays, I'd be lucky if a Hololiver actually liked the drawing I did. Because of the amount of fan art they get, they missed some fan arts. They missed some fan arts and they can't like everything. Before I blew up with clips. But you know, even if you want to say that her stay home thing is the is like a big clip of her, she's still not a she still doesn't use sniper as her main whenever she plays Grand Theft Auto. So even if I had drawn that drawing in 2020 after her stay home clip, I still wouldn't have drawn her with a sniper rifle. Because like I said, she's not a sniper rifle main on Grand Theft Auto. I still would not have drawn her with a sniper rifle. As someone who is a huge Sakura Miko fan, I can tell you that I know she's not a sniper rifle main. I think I drew that Grand Theft Hololive poster on stream on Twitch at that time. Then I compile it all as a video for YouTube. Hello YouTube. Oh man, I did that hello YouTube. I always do that hello YouTube thing. That was actually a Minato Aqua thing. Back in 2019, she would say that, "Hello, YouTube." I'm gonna miss her. I'm gonna miss her so bad. I'm not getting quiet because I'm sad. I'm just getting quiet because I don't know what else to say. Just so people know. I'm not bawling my eyes out or anything like that. Though, I might actually bawl my eyes out during Aqua's final day stream. That's on the 28th. The final concert she'll be doing. I might actually bawl my eyes out. I'm not ashamed to say that I will cry when the tears are deserved. Very vague knowledge of who these VTubers were when I first saw the artwork. Has Shiori ever liked a post of yours, or is that too obvious? I never drew her other than the first drawing, and I don't think she. I think she did. I think she liked that one. I think she did like that one. The second one, the one where I did the Justice Doodle recently, I don't think she liked that one yet. Or maybe she missed it. I don't know. Gotta defend the history. People are so quick to revise it. When people say EN VTubing didn't exist before Holo EN, I have a resistor. Wait, what? Do people say that? That's horrible. I think I remember that Shaman has come to this. Colt. I hope you get consistent power back soon. Wait, you got a blackout? Oh, okay. I hate my tongue sometimes. These blackouts ruin my groove. Understandable. She's leaving? Yeah, she's graduating. Aqua is graduating. That's why I decided to draw this. Oh, funny. Oh, wait. Hold on. Hold on a second. That is correct. Okay, so last stream where I drew yesterday, I turned off monetization for that one because, you know, I don't need to monetize. I don't want to monetize the stream because Aqua. But even though I turn usually even if I turn on when I do a karaoke stream, I would turn on monetization for that. I still get copyright claimed anyway, even if I turn on monetization to these copyright to this to these. Oh my god, brain's not working right now. Even if I turn on monetization to the stream, to the karaoke stream, I still get copyright claim, right? But last stream, I put on Aqua Hero Palette, which is Aqua's first single, first original song, the whole stream, and I have not gotten copyright claim. Interesting. Very, very interesting. That is interesting. The thing is, Cover Corporation have copyright claimed me before when I sang Shiny Smiley Story on a karaoke stream. By the way, those who are new here, I am a horrible singer, so don't expect me to do karaoke streams regularly. I am not a good singer, so you know, even though I'm talking about karaoke streams right now, it wouldn't happen regularly. Okay, just so you know. But anyway, yeah, I did not get any copyright claim for Aqua Hero Palette. I keep saying palette because that's how it was said in Japanese. Pareto. But like I said, I have gotten copyright claim by Cover before for Shiny Smiley Story. So I'm wondering why is it not claimed for this, or did Cover backtrack claiming copyright claims for music? Maybe they know that, you know, people want to sing Hololive songs, and they decided not to copyright claim any of their music anymore. The cover make their music free copyright. Only one way to know that. There's only one way to know that, and we gotta do it. Okay? Don't blame me for this. We will play the song and see if this stream gets copyright claimed or not. No, that's the thing. Aqua Hero palette did not get claimed at all yesterday. Waku waku tomaranai, sorozo kiete ku, munai rete ageru, ando hide mitai, omaji nai, chikatta kokoro de ashire go. Hey, I think we're almost done. We're almost done with the shading. There's still highlights to do, so you know, we're not done yet. I'm just getting the wrong verse now. Oh, I want you guys to judge something for me. After we're done with this song is done, I want you guys to judge something for me, okay? Anashi toki no deami shitoki Senji aeru toto da au Nonazo ni nonoredo o Nonachi suzuketai Itenai ni rafuretasu yo Egao tachi. I forgot to do that. How the hell did I forget to draw her irises? Waku waku tomaranai, nozo wo kiete ku. Kata kokoro de zuzuru wa. You know what I really hope for though? I really hope that Aqua after she retires from Hololive, that she well, we're done. No advertisement, Spotify. We're done. I hope she goes into like, because I know she loves the game and all that, so I hope she really goes into not content creating, so what was it, esports gaming. Anyway, hold on a second, I still want you guys to judge something. All right, there, much better. Now her eyes look alive. The voice. Super age. Yeah, this guy likes idols. Ah! Super idol, they so wrong. My saying is idol level what? Oh, the frying pan into the fire is coming together really well. Your soft shading style is really nice. Thank you. It will look better once I put highlights though. Idol like. I can't help it. I do like my idols though. Alright, okay. Alright, guys. I want you guys to listen to this. Okay? Where was it? Library, right? No, not library. My own library? How do I check my library? Okay. Yeah, listen to this, okay? We're gonna go on this. One song is about 2 minutes, 2 to 3 minutes. And there's like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 songs, okay? 8 songs. Okay, I'm gonna up the volume on OBS for this one. So that's one song, right? These are songs on Suno that I put some AI to make. So that was a Japanese song, Hero Eisu. All right, how about this one? This is the first one. That's not the first one I did though. That was actually the latest one that I did. This is the first one that I did. Do a choreography for the model to dance it. Yeah, it was AI. Oisu, he calls me Oisu. Oisu. Yes, my name means ace. It's a phonetical sound for ace in Japanese. ACE. Now it says Aisu. Like first it calls me Oisu, then calls me Aisu, then it's Isu. I know, it's scary how much AI can actually do all these songs just like that with just prompts. Strong Saturday morning cartoons. You never knew you meant ace? Ah, yeah. I mean, not a lot of people do. Not a lot of people know that. Especially since ace, usually they don't do isu. They do a and then dash and su, a su. But the dash can also be construed as e, as in using the e, the katakana for e. So that's why I decided to put an E in the middle there, just to make it easy before people. Because if I were to put a dash in the middle, like Isu, Esu, like that, people might actually read it as you know, Isu instead. AI is scary though. Not that it actually sounds engaging or anything now, but in the future it's only gonna get better. No, yeah, no. Here's the part. Here's the best part. That was just one song. I had 8 songs from 4 prompts. This is the second one. Same prompt as the other one, as the last one you heard, called Protector of Utopia. Same lyrics. You can hear it's the same lyrics because it's the same prompt. It's just sang 2 different ways. This one actually says Asu. So cringy. The lyrics are so cringy. It gives me goosebumps, but not in a good way. The lyrics are just so cringy. Yeah. I can't really listen to this because it's so cringy. I'm done. Hold on, I'm done with this one. I'm done with that one. Okay, here's the other one called Virtuotopia Defender from my second prompt. The first song of that one. Oh, I clicked the wrong one. Virtuotopia Defender, rock anime. I love this one. I love this one though. Virtuotopia thrive, survive. With a click, justice arrive, and our hearts will always shine. Anyway, that was I kind of like how this sounds. I know. know, right? Oh, hey, thank you, Riz. Welcome to the stream. And here's the second one of the second prompt. Not as good as the first prompt, the first one of the second prompt though. That one was really good. I really like that one, just the earlier one just now. You have learned to watch Shaman King. Yobika ese. Detective Hope, they call him Keen. This one's still not bad, but I really like the previous one much better. I think that's the previous one is my favorite one. Okay, the third prompt. This is the third prompt. Okay, third prompt, first song. This has more like a Isu fights for light. This one has more of a you know 90s rock style, almost a rock anthem. He entertains us all through the screen with cheer. Victory so near. With his might, justice in the right. Hey Reed, welcome to the stream. And yeah, sad Akutan news. Not feeling it. Yeah, I know this one is rock anthemic, but not really as good as like the one that I did two previous ones ago. This one is rock anthemic, but it doesn't fit the superhero vibe, you know? Like it needs less rock anthem. That would be like if I wanted to wanted to sing about like traveling this road or something, would fit well. This one though is not. This sounds like an intro to a college movie or something. Sci-fi action team squad. Yeah, probably, right? This one sounds like more like an opening song to a college movie about like a kid who's just entering college. I can't. I forgot that it goes into that kind of bridge. That's hilarious. When you went to Hero Academy. Yeah, no, you're right. This is when I went to Hero Academy. Anyway, and then the last song, which is the Japanese one. I did a prompt asking for Japanese songs. And you guys heard the first one just now when I put it on the first one. This is the second. This is the second prompt. The second one of that prompt. Oh, I keep clicking the wrong button. That kid is named Doogie Howser. This one actually sounds like it'll fit an anime ending better. You know? Like you can imagine me walking down the street. No, not walking down the street. Just like standing up a rooftop, looking at the sky, as an ending, anime ending video clip. Also, the Japanese actually is legit. Like the Japanese lyric is legit. It's not like broken Japanese or anything like that. It's actually legit. Good, grammatically correct. Card game vibes. I can imagine this playing this song for my outro, you know? I would play the one that I like for my intro, and I will play this one for my outro. Ooh. Hold on. Let me try it. Eisu.
Yeah, in
wait,
December.
Graduation.
No, it's not my graduation.
And there's no retirement stream. I will.
Wrong one. Wrong video. Imagine this song with this video. Wait, it's not looped. Okay. The credits rolling on the side. You tried that plenty of times? It's fun? It is fun though. Is it because it sounds like Depression to Success or because it sounds like an anime? I'd say more like it sounds somber that leads to an uplifting moment. Not a depression to success, but more like somber to uplifting. Anyway, so that would be like the ending song to my anime. Your eyes open with one of the lightning strikes. Yep, it did. That will be the ending song to my anime. This one, my favorite one, will be the opening song to the anime. I want to put these songs in my outro and intro, but because they're made with AI, I'm not sure if people would be okay with that. Because there's a lot of, you know, hate for AI made songs. And I would love to put these for my intro and outro song. Legit, I really would love to do that, but I don't know if I want to do that to anger the you know, people who don't like AI songs. This is the third one, MLD. This is the third one that I played. True. As long as it's not using someone else's voice kind of thing. True. But you know, at the same, but I know that there were people who was angry that I mean, that's more because of production though, not because of stream. Like, I don't make any money with my stream, so you know, I'm a poor superhero who cannot afford to commission someone to make a proper music. But I know that when someone was using AI for like game production, AI music for game production or something, people were getting angry at them for using AI music and not hiring musicians. But then I also gotta wonder about that, like, because some game developers, indie especially, they don't have money, especially if it's their first game. So, you know, it's only logical that they try to cut costs here and there, and AI music makes it easy to cut costs, you know. That's the thing. Tsuyoshi, you say like ask a musician to replicate it. I would love to have a musician replicate these AI songs and make a proper song. I don't have the money for that. That's the problem. Those require so much money because it requires people that to commission people, and I don't have money. My problem is money. It is not whether or not I want to hire commission people to actually do the songs. It's money. Eyes thing? The eyes, sorry, Colt. Well, I just read your message about wondering if I did the eye opening on purpose. Yes, yes, I did. I did make the eye opening during a lightning strike on purpose. It's a, yeah, the AI more like an idea generator. Like I said, the problem is not whether or not that I can generate ideas. It's the fact that I cannot afford to commission people to make the songs. Assuming the last one was unfortunately a banger. Yeah, I'd say so. The game final used AI songs. Yeah. People got angry and I understand that they would. But like I said, sometimes when you're an indie developer and you're a first time developer, you haven't made any money at all, you kind of want to cut costs here and there because you can't afford to commission people, you know? Just sometime being exposed to AI, only get mad if clowns use AI and claim they made it themselves. Yeah, no, for sure. If they do that, then they're you know, you're just putting prompts. You're just putting words in a prompter. You didn't draw that. There's no effort in it. Don't claim that you. And then some people, oh my god, some of the AI artists, oh, I call them AI artists, but they're not really artists. The AI people who do all these prompts, and they go like, you don't know how hard it is to put all the right prompts to make it look good. It's like, it's still no effort. There's still no effort, even if you say that it's difficult to find the right prompt. You didn't put any effort into it. Don't make it sound like you worked hard. I like listen to Dio singing "Fly Me." Wait, did Dio sing that? That's how that would be. That I would love to hear that. Oh, you mean an AI Dio saying that? Okay. Music is so expensive that it makes tempting to use AI for small things like that. Exactly. But musicians definitely need to work at the same time. Exactly. I would love to hire musicians to make my intro and outro songs because I myself can't make music. I do not have the talent for that. But I cannot afford them. Can afford, let us dream at least. Think I dropped $200, $500. Yeah, I know. I feel like AI voice acting those. Hey! Bet Vegeta, 39 months. That is amazing. That is amazing. AI voice acting, though, is trash. Oh, yeah, no, for sure. AI voice acting is super trash. You cannot use AI to voice act. Not because it doesn't sound good, but because that's just horrible. Because even if you're an indie developer who don't have enough money, if you can't afford to get voice actors, then just don't have voices. There are games out there that do not have voices, you know? DeviantArt is flooded with AI. Yeah, I've seen that. At least you can admit you use AI if you post an AI creation. Like, come on. Yeah, exactly. I don't feel nothing for AI, good or bad. I'm pretty sure I will use it in the future. See, Colt, that's probably because you're not in the creative side of the industry. AI guys are annoying. Like, dude, you're not valid at all. You did nothing. I mean, I'm talking to, I'm still, what I say, I'm talking to Colt there. If you're in the creative industry itself, you would have strong opinions on AI, good or bad. Like my opinion on AI is that it's a good tool for reference. You know, I would use that, make some AI art if I want to use it as reference on style of coloring or poses, but I would not use it as the drawing itself. I would not trace the AI art. Tracing the AI art is just as bad because you're not doing the art itself. It's so hard copy and pasting. You don't understand the struggle of Control C and Control V. I'm gonna just prepare for anything coming in the future. Okami is a great example of characters with sound voices, no voice acting needed. Yeah, exactly. I also dislike AI people trying to steal people's work. Yeah, that as well. So many voice actors will offer their voices for cheap or even free. There's no reason to skip out on that. That as well. Voice acting, they're not as expensive as like making music. A hard world to grow in already. Yep. So diluting that with AI is just horrible for these voice actors. Typing random things with the keyboard. Typical AI prompt, masterpiece, sexy woman, big boob, thick thighs, high quality, no extra fingers. Colt. How old is old for you, Colt? I am. You don't have to say your actual age. I'm just asking how old is old for you. Don't understand the pressing a space button for movie prompt or more prompt, moving the mouse to click them also burn calories. Ski set is alright. 48. 48 is old now? Yeah, no. That's understandable. 48 is pretty old. But here's the thing about being old. I'm also old. I'm also in my 40s. It's never too late to do anything, you know? This is a thing that I learned watching some documentaries about Japanese old people. There is a woman in Japan who's like, I think 70 or something. And she learned how to make an app so that she can and then she learned how to make an app where she has like those Japanese dolls where you can exchange clothes on them and you put them on like tiers. Old, not that old man around. And she learned that at 60 years old, 60 or 70. She's very old. And that inspired me to go like, it's never too old to do anything. It's all in the effort of wanting to do it. This Japanese woman made an app at 70 years old. It is never too old to do anything. It is just in your mindset whether you want to do it or not. But yeah, Google it. Let me Google it. Old Japanese woman make app of dress up doll. 81 years old. She's 81 years old. Oh God. Even older than I thought. But yeah, no, even more now that you should know that it's never too late to do things. Even more now that you should know it's never too late to do things. Who cares whether it's a list of cartoons or not, Colt? What I'm saying is, you're never too old. You make yourself too old and you give up. But if an 81-year-old can learn to make an app, then it's never too old. You want to compare making a list of cartoons as the reason why you think you're too old? Then you're being dumb. If you want to just say like, oh, an app is not a list of cards, who the frack cares what are you doing? It's all about actually doing the thing and knowing that you're never too old for it. That's what I'm talking about here. It's not about what you're doing. It's about whether you want to do it or not. But clears to me, Colt, that you already gave up. Because as I am trying to tell an inspiring story about an old woman that's 81, and she's learning new things, that she doing a new thing altogether, and make an app on her own, where she learned by herself to make that app. You took it as a thing where, oh, she's not doing the same thing as I do, instead of thinking of it as an inspiring story that you're never too old to do things. So that's on you, Colt. Okay? So stop. If you want to whine on being too old to do things, that's on you. There are people out there who are much older than you. This woman is almost twice your age, and she still learns new things. Then stop complaining about being too old to do things if you're not giving up. You literally said, where was it? You're old and still no movie and cartoon to your name. As if saying that you're too old for it already. That is not what you should say if you're not giving up. If you're not giving up, then you should never even utter those words. And when I was telling about the woman, you shouldn't be saying an app is not a list of cartoons. Do you see how you saying all that, Colt, is basically telling people that you gave up? Do you see how people can see it that way? If you're not giving up, then why are you whining about it? You're never too old to do anything. You're only if you're not doing the thing you want to do, it's because you give up, not because you're old. I am going to do this drawing, streaming, VTubing until I die, because I have known that you're never too old to do things. Even with my back pain, and I do have back pains, and muscle pain, I am still going to be doing all this as long as I can. As long as I'm able to, I will be doing all this. Because it's never, age is not the reason I can't do these things. I can be 70 years old and still, if I'm able to actually get up to my computer to stream, and I will be streaming. I will be drawing. If you're never giving up, then don't talk as if you're giving up. The words you said up above about how you're old and have nothing to your name, no cartoons to your name, that's giving up words. Those are words of giving up. And comparing what this lady did to what you want to do as something that's so different, those are words of giving up. Those are words where you're resigning yourself. If you're not giving up, These words should never be in your utterance. You should never say any of these ever. Well, that's my inspiring scolding of the day. Again, never too old to do things. The only reason you stop doing things is because you stop doing things. It's not because you're too old, because it's never an excuse. Being old is never an excuse. Flip doesn't edit the volume of the music. Back to drawing. For everyone that watches me today, know that there's never that there are people out there doing things at an old age and still going strong, and they never would say things like being old and never having things to their name. They instead do the things that they want to do. They strive for it. I went through 20 years in the animation industry, never learning 3D modeling. Because I didn't want to learn. I was like, ugh, I don't want to do 3D. What should I learn? I was stupid. Then I do VTubing, and I wanted a 3D model for myself. And I learned it 4 years ago. I learned it by myself. I'm done with you, Colt. I'm done with you, okay? I'm done with you. I met you yesterday. The freezing water, like, don't give up, very uplifting. Hey, Lelia Speria, welcome to the stream. Now, put yourself on the way. MLD says it in a hard way, but it's very true. It's very true. God came down to earth and said, hit me hard. You're 2D. I mean, I was there to read. I was, you know, we grew up learning 2D animation, and we're like, we're not gonna go 3D because anime is 2D, right? So we were strongly against 3D, and then, you know, in the end we're like, you know what, 3D is not bad. 3D is not bad. Edwin's speech in AOT, I don't think I know that speech. And then, you know, after a while, I start learning 3D, and now I have a 3D model that I made on my own. Oh man, you know what's funny though? Okay, so I worked in animation for over 20 years, right? And then in 2014, yes, 2014, me and my friends, several of my real life friends, we decided to make an animation company called Seed Studios, where we developed a local animation in Malaysia called The Amazing Awang Kenet, right? And my friend he wants to do 2D for Awang Kenet, but he also said that he wants to in the future to make a 3D production as well. And at this point, I'm already okay with 3D. I'm no longer strongly pro 2D. I can see the merits of a 3D animation, and I can, funny enough, the reason why I saw the merits of 3D animation is because of Cloudy with the Chance of Meatball. Cloudy with the Chance of Meatball was the first 3D animation to actually make a very fluid animation that uses less keyframes. Hey, Glad the Lad, and yeah, Minato Aqua. That's the reason why I'm drawing this for her graduation coming up. 3D model, thank you, Thundercharge. Really appreciate that. Meanwhile, Harvey Dent on 2D to 3D, you either die or you don't live long enough to see yourself become the villain. Ah, so true though. Anyway, back to my story. So, I did my, what do you call that? My company. My friend said that he wants to go to 3D in the future, right? I'm like, yeah, no. I can see that. I think that's a good idea, because at this time I've seen the merits of 3D animation and how good they can be. That it doesn't have to be stiff looking animations. And Incredibles was one of those that first intrigued me into good 3D animation. Even though Pixar has had good 3D animation, but it was always been lacking because they have never done humans before Incredibles. They've always done objects, animals, monsters, but never humans. Incredibles showed me that they can do humans, and that there is a way to make it look as good as 2D animation fluidity wise. Because at that time, there is a certain fluidity to 2D animation that 3D animation doesn't have. 3D animation still has like a pretty stiff looking, even by Pixar standard, that it was kind of stiff. No, I said, when I say that Pixar haven't done humans, I meant like as main characters, because Toy Story had humans in their animation, but they weren't main characters. And Boo in Monsters Inc. is human, but not the main focal character, right? But in Incredibles, the human is the main focal character. So anyway. So, Incredibles, first one, the animation to tell me that yes, you can do good 3D animation that with like fluid motion. But Cloudy with a Chance of Meatball was the one that convinced me that you can do 2D style animation in 3D. Because Cloudy with a Chance of Meatballs was the first to do that, and it was amazing. Lord and Miller insisted, I watched a making of, that Lord and Miller insisted that the animation for Cloudy to be like less frames, so that they can emulate a 2D style animation into 3D, and it worked. And Cloudy with Chance Meatball continues today to be one of my favorite animations because of that. Lord and Miller, by the way, is one of them. I think Christopher Lord is also the one that executive produced. No, that helped produced Spider-Verse. And the people who worked on Spider-Verse worked on Cloudy with a Chance of Meatball. So you can see they applied that knowledge to make 2D animations in 3D with less frames for the animation on Spider-Verse. The anime that converted me to 3D is Hoseki no Kuni. Looks amazing in the way that we. Yep. No, I watched Hoseki no Kuni. I love that anime. I really do. That was a great 3D anime. Sudden realization is when I watched Hoyo Game cinematics and understandable. Yeah, no, Hoyo Games have like even from Honkai Impact 3rd, their 3D was amazing. Reason they didn't have humans as main characters early on because they couldn't figure out how to make them look good. Exactly. And in Incredibles, they figured it out. And how did they figure it out? By making the design as 2D as possible, but in a 3D environment. So, in other words, to make good 3D, you have to understand 2D. Pixar have shown this multiple times with their many works. Knowing the fundamentals of 2D animation can result in good 3D animation. Whether it comes to modeling, the animation, the work, the cinematic, everything. But yeah, the frame drop in Spider-Verse is just next level when you think about how they first came up with that in Cloudy with a Chance of Meatball, and then they improved upon it inside Spider-Verse. Not exactly. The fundamentals of 3D animation would not work in 2D animation. Because the fundamentals in 3D animation is the fundamentals in 2D animation. So it doesn't work vice versa because of that. Having good knowledge in 3D would not equate to a good 2D animation. I can honestly say that. Gala, did you see that? Yes, I did. Hoseki no Kuni is one of my favorite animes. I love that anime. Spider-Man is such an achievement in animation. There are so many moments in the cross that previously looked like a comic panel brought to life. Yes. And Lord and Miller insisted on them making sure that they get that feel, that comic feel in Spider-Verse. Sorry, not Lord and Miller, one of them. Lord Miller, whichever one that worked on Spider-Verse. I know that they didn't work on those as a duo as they usually do. Only one of them was working on Spider-Verse. The other one was just executive producing. But the only thing 3D art would help 2D is anatomy and posing. Yes! I'd imagine 3D art would help with anatomy and posing. Yes. You know Miles moves at different frames than everyone else? Yes, yes I do. I've actually have seen the making of and them explaining that Miles have a different frame rate than every other character in the movie. This one needs more to be brighter. Okay. Now we take another layer, turn it into overlay, use a yellow, almost white, and then there you go. Now the eye looks pretty. Now she's got pretty eyes. I have not finished reading the manga. I did continue reading the manga after watching the first season, after watching Hoseki no Kuni, but I have not finished reading it because I caught up to like the latest chapter, and then I never went back to it. Is this BGM from a game? It sort of is. It's from Lud and Schlett's Musical Emporium, a channel that Ludwig and Jay Schlatt did to put up songs for streaming, where they hired orchestra members, they hired an orchestra to make music that is similar to either the Wii Shop or Animal Crossing music. It's such an insane level of detail, subconsciously planting into your mind that everyone's from a different universe. Yeah. For me, it was both ways. Like 2D can improve the feelings of 3D animations, while 3D can support anatomy consistency of 2D. In a way, yeah. But here's the thing about anatomy consistency of 2D. We're gonna turn off the song for this one. The anatomy consistency of 2D should not be learned from 3D models, because 3D models can still be wrong. It should be learned from life drawing. You should learn live drawing to get anatomy consistency. And after learning live drawing, you exaggerate where you need to exaggerate. What 3D can do is to make sure you get angles done correctly. That's what 3D can do. getting the right angles drawn correctly, but not exactly anatomy consistency. For anatomy consistency, please go learn life drawing. Very, very important. Time to find some live chibis to draw. But yes, learning both 3D and 2D cannot hurt your skills. Learning both can actually help a lot on both sides. You will get something from 3D, of course. I know something really important for you. I saw the stream notification and now I really forgot what I was gonna do. Oh, sorry about that, MLD. I hope you remember what to do. I hope you remember what you need to do. But yeah, no, live drawing can actually really help your anatomy. Really, like a lot. It'll help you a lot. Trust me on this. I wouldn't be able to draw as consistent as I can with my anatomy and all that if I did not learn live drawing. To draw chins from Bruce Tim. Get that Batman and Superman chin. Hey, I'm kind of blanking out on what else to say now. Ooh, I forgot. Yesterday I was gonna do that video content I told you guys about, but then I had to go out, and when I got back I totally forgot about it. I only just literally just now remembered about the video content. When I say ooh just now, was because I wanted to say something or because I just remembered. It was not ready yet. I was gonna do, you know, a bit of recording, but I had to go out and I totally forgot to do the recording. But anyway, I'm done with the shading and the highlights. This is my Akutan drawing. Shading and highlight is done. So what we do now, take this, do a little bit of this, and then we change it. Boom. Now it's a subtle change, you don't see it, but I made the line art more brownish. That's what I did. It's a subtle change, but you will see it better if there's an actual background. Now, I do want to draw a background for it. I don't want to draw a background for it, but I don't think I'll be drawing it on stream. I will be drawing the background off stream, and then I will put it up on my Twitter. You didn't notice it? Yeah, like I said, it's very subtle. Looks awesome. Thank you. Thank you very much. Took me a while to understand why they learn realism in the actual body, human body is important. Now I know better. Drawing looking good, by the way. Thank you. Thank you. I wonder how would Bruce Timm draw Chuck Norris. You know what? That's a good question. But yeah, I am going to. Thank you so much, Cat Angie. I am going to probably draw the background off stream, mainly because I still haven't figured out what to draw for the background. I will figure out myself, and then I'll put it up on my Twitter, the final artwork, and of course gonna make sure that Aqua sees it. But for now though, I'm gonna end the stream here because no real reason. I just want to end the stream here. I just feel like it's time to end the stream, that's all. I'm not exhausted. I had enough sleep last night. There's nothing really going on other than my gacha games. I haven't played my gacha games yet, but then gacha games can wait. But there's nothing else for me to do. And I don't want to draw the background on stream, so I'll just end the stream here. Thank you for the good rest, and I hope you all had a lot of fun watching me draw Aqua, finishing up the drawing that I did yesterday. I'm sorry for the yelling that I did in the middle just now. It got me pissed off by seeing that people are just giving up just because of age. People should not give up because of age. But anyway, I'm the good. Thank you so much. I don't think I'm that much of a goat, but thank you so much. Good luck with the polls. Thank you, Ken Lisu. I am going to pull for Zwei on Nikkei today. Anyway, gonna go off now. Let me just... There you go. Stay good, everybody. Stay healthy. Don't forget to hydrate whenever you can. And of course, to always enjoy the future heroes. I'll see you around. Otsu Justice.